Hello everyone, so I'm back again. This is my roommate Kennedy.
Hi.
So today we're gonna be making root vegetable fries, and I know what you're thinking. First of all, did she just say root? Like, who is she? It's root, but I don't actually say it like that because I'm from Minnesota. And also, yes, vegetable fries. Vegetables can be fries too. So I'll be going through a little demonstration of how to cut carrots and sweet potatoes into fry shapes. And then I'll show Kennedy how to do it, and then Kennedy will get a chance to do it. And after we're all done with that, I'll show you how to season them into fun different variations, and we'll be on our merry way. Sounds good? All right, follow along. All right, so first we'll be going through the eye part of the demonstration. So as I said, we're going to be making sweet potato fries and carrot fries. So we'll need our sweet potatoes, we'll need our carrots. For the actual cooking process, we will need cutting boards and our knives. As I said in the salsa video, be careful, these are sharp, which is why we're going over a demonstration on knife safety today. And then when we are done cutting, we will put all of our fries into this bowl here. There's a few other things, but I'll go over those a little bit later when I actually get to how to make and season the fries, but this is all we'll need for the demonstration part. And then also on a safety note, we will be using the oven today. Remember that ovens are very hot, 425 degrees to be specific. So always be sure to use an oven mitt when you pull the pan out of the oven. All right, and on that note, we will go ahead and get started. So we have our sweet potato here. Always begin by slicing off either end. And you'll want to orient the sweet potato in a way that it is laying flat. So this one is nice because it kind of has a flat surface here. So, and I'm also going to make sure that I am curling my fingers because that way the knife does not, if it slips, I have this nice motion here, so that way it will graze my fingertips instead of slicing off my fingertips. And we'll just go ahead and slice this into planks here. So you can see this first one, we've made a cut, and now I have a better flat surface. So I will turn it, and now it won't roll. And I'll go ahead, and I'll slice the rest of my sweet potato up into plank chunks. And I'll keep going until the whole sweet potato is cut up. And once we have our sweet potatoes into kind of our plank plate shapes, we'll go ahead and make them into fry shapes. So we'll just come down, gently rocking our knife, making sure that the pointed tip stays on the mat at all times. And we'll just slice all of those planks until we have these nice, lovely fries. Perfect. So we'll keep doing that with our sweet potatoes, put those in the bowl. After we do our sweet potatoes, we'll move on to the carrot. Again, here, the carrot is a little bit rolly, so you're gonna wanna make sure that you keep a firm grip on it, keep those fingers rolled. Again, we'll slice off the top and the bottom of the carrot. Just discard those. And I always like to slice my carrot in half. And this kind of helps so that it does not roll around as much. We'll take it, slice it straight down the middle, again, so that we have a flat surface. Kind of far away, I hope you can see that. And now we have our flat carrot, and again, we will slice it into thin strips, or otherwise known as fry shapes. Remember to keep those fingers curled the whole time, so that way you do not slice off a finger. Although, as I mentioned in the salsa video, it might be a sacred ingredient. And you can see here that we also have fun carrot fries. All right. And so that was the eye portion of our demonstration. So now we're going to go on with the we part. Kennedy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So first, I'll get you a sweet potato here. And we'll begin by slicing off either end of the sweet potato. So I'm just going to continue on with mine, but I'll pretend to go along here with Kennedy. So we'll slice off the butts on each side. Remember to keep your fingers curled on top there. Yeah, there you go. All right, and for our first cut, remember we'll want to make sure that we get as flat of a surface as possible, so that way we can slice off one good chunk. All right, we'll keep our fingers curled.
I think both sides of nails. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay.
All right, perfect. So she sliced off her first little bit, which is all we really need. We just kind of need a flat surface. So now she can turn it on its side so that it won't rock. And now remember, we will slice our plate strips, whatever you want to call those. Once Kennedy has a couple of planks here, now we will go ahead and cut them into our fry shapes. So we'll want to turn those again onto their flat side. Oh, I guess they're planks, so they're kind of flat on both sides. And we'll just slice those into fry shapes and put them in our bowl. Now I'll show you Kennedy's fry shapes over here. So we have our nice sweet potato fries. Now we'll go ahead and move on to the carrot. So again, with the carrot, first we will begin again by slicing off the bottom end and the top end of each side of the carrot. Great. And we will just discard those little bits. And then we'll go ahead and I'll have Kennedy chop her carrot in half. This, remember, makes it a little bit easier so it doesn't roll around as much. And then after that, grip the carrot firmly on either side and slice it straight down the middle. Taking care to curl your fingers kind of around it so that way you can have a nice firm grip. And now that you have a flat edge on your carrot, we will again slice that into fun strips for our carrot fries. Let me show you her carrot fries. So that was the we do portion. So now it's Kennedy's turn. So I'll of course be here to kind of guide her along, but it's all on her now.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Do you want me to start with you one? Just keep going with this
You
one.
can just keep going with that one.
Okay.
All right, great. So we'll just pretend that she's cut both butt ends off, and she is now taking care to curl her fingers and slice those sweet potatoes into fry shapes. And you might notice here that we did not take the peel off either our sweet potato or our carrot. That is because I am a peel fanatic. Since these are root vegetables, they grow in the ground because they are the root of the plant. And as they grow, they absorb lots of nutrients to the soil. And I'm all about nutrient maximization, so I do not take the peel off of my root vegetables. All right, great. So she chopped her sweet potatoes into strips, and now she's doing the same with her carrot, but on the other half. So she first sliced it in half down the center. And now she is taking care again to keep her fingers curled and slicing her carrot into fry shapes. And I'll show you these again. All right, cool. So that is it for our little demonstration here. As you can see, we have lots of sweet potatoes and carrots. I have 2 more whole sweet potatoes and carrots to chop up. So we'll kind of finish that up, and then we'll move on to the other portion of the demonstration in which I will show you how to season these bad boys, bake them, and then you have a fun vegetable root fry snack. All right, everyone, so that was super simple, right? We did the I do, we do, you do demonstration method. So first I did it, then Kennedy and I did it together. We had that concrete experience rather. And when you're doing that first time, remember to kind of reflect and think on what didn't go well. So at one point Kennedy noticed that her knife was dull, and so she was like, I'm gonna sharpen that. So that was kind of a reflection on what to do differently for next time, making sure that you have a sharp knife. And then after that, when she did the you do, she thought about what she had learned, and then had that abstract realization and conceptualization, and then moved into the active experimentation again. So she tried a different knife, which was much sharper, and helped her out. And also another point of that demonstration was to remember knife safety. So again, knives are very sharp. but also a dull knife is not a good knife either. That can be just as dangerous. So keep that in mind when you are chopping things, especially things that roll like sweet potatoes. And yeah, so thank you again for listening to me ramble on about how to make root vegetable fries, and I hope you enjoyed that.